Okay, so here we are running Arch model first, BBR and C. So actually what is this one? This one actually called mean equation. You can see from here mean equation, and this part is called variance equation, right? So this part is what? Mean equation, and this part is the variance equation. Okay, actually what is happening here, and from here, from this part, from this mean part, we shall take the residual from this part, right? We shall take the residual and we shall put the residual in the variance equations. So that we shall be doing now. From this mean model, we shall take the residual, and that residual we shall put in the variance model, right? Meaning that here, this part, okay? And here I choose first GARCH is 0, but ARCH is 5, okay? And here I choose normal Gaussian distribution, right? So then we can run the model, okay? So I click OK. So this is my model. You can see it is the dependent variable BBR, and here I choose normal distributions, and here are 5 arch. You can see it is arch 1, arch 2, arch 3, arch 4, arch 5. But here is no GARCH, only arch is here. And what is this one? This part is what? This part is called mean model, meaning that I can call it mean equation, right? This part is mean equation, and from this mean equation, I have extracted residual and used the residual to estimate variance equation, meaning that this one, this part, right? This part, the whole this part, variance equation, right? So meaning that arch model has two parts. Arch model has two parts. One is mean equation, and the second one is variance equations. Okay, so now the question is that so here actually our model, this model is actually arch model, right? There are 5 arch, and here is no GARCH. And here you can see what is the value of AIC and AIC. What is the value of AIC and SIC? You can see from here Akaika information criteria and Schwarz criteria, right? there are two things. That we call it AIC and we call it SIC. Suppose, right? We call it GARCH information criteria. So GARCH criteria, we can call it. Okay. Okay. For this model, so what is the value of AIC? The value for this model is minus. You can see from here, minus 6.88. And what is the value of GARCH criteria? Suppose I take it as a SIC. The value of SIC becomes minus 6.77, right? And what is the guideline? The guideline is lower the value, better the model, right? All the time. And here our target is to find out the best model having lowest AIC and SIC value. Okay. Okay, now now we should remember all the AIC and SIC value to compare. We should remember all the AIC and SIC value to compare. Okay. So here what is happening? The value of AIC and SIC is this one, right? 6.88 and 6.77. Okay. Okay. Now we shall develop another another model, that is GARCH 1.1 model, right? GARCH 1.1 model. So I go to estimate. Then here is one arch and one GARCH. So I put here 1 and I put here 1. So arch 1 and GARCH 1, and I choose the normal distribution all the time to compare among all the models. So this model actually called GARCH 1.1 model. Okay, then I click OK. Okay, so that is the outcome. So this is my GARCH 1.1 model, and you can see this is arch 1, and this is GARCH 1, right? This is arch 1 and this is GARCH 1, and this one is the dependent variable, right? That is GARCH, meaning that the dependent variable is here, is called the variance of the residual. This is the dependent variable, and that is called variance of the residual, right? Variance of the residuals. And this residual actually we have derived from this mean model. So we have, so what is it? Variance of the residual. And this variance of the residual we have derived from the mean equation model, meaning that from here. Okay, then you can see our variance model, that is the variance model, and it is arch 1 and GARCH 1. Then what is the value of AIC, and so we have the two thing, AIC and SIC. Okay, what is the value of AIC? The value of AIC is minus what? Minus 6.90, and SIC, suppose Schwarz criteria, I call it SIC, it is minus 6.84, right? You can see from here 6.84. So one is 6.9 minus 6.9 and 6.84. Okay. Okay, then our third model is called TARCH model. TARCH model. So meaning that our third model actually called TARCH model, or sometime it is called as GJR, GARCH, right? GARCH model, right? GJR, GARCH model. And here we can estimate it now. We can estimate it now. Okay, how to estimate? I go to estimate. Then here I put ARCH1, GARCH1. And here is one thing, threshold order. You can see threshold order. Here I put 1. Threshold order, I put here 1, right? I put here 1. And it is the Gaussian normal distribution. So other thing remain unchanged. Everything remain unchanged. Only here I put 1 to estimate TARCH model. So here I just put 1 to estimate TARCH model. So I press OK. So it is our TARCH model, right? It is our TARCH model, or sometime it is called GJR GARCH model. So it is our model, and here you can see. And here, what is the value of AIC and what is the value of SIC? So first I talk about AIC. Suppose Akaika minus 6.94. This one, right? Then what about Schwarz criteria? Suppose I write it SIC. Suppose the value is it is 6.86, right? This one 6.86. So one is 6.94 and one is 6.86. Okay. Okay. Then our fourth model is EGARCH model, right? EGARCH model. That is our last model. Okay, and how to estimate it? How to estimate it? Okay, how to estimate it? So I go to here, I click estimate. Then from here, I click here. Then I choose EGARCH. From here I choose EGARCH. So here there is a one arch and one GARCH, and the order should be 1. So that is our EGARCH model. So I click OK. I click OK. So this is the outcome of EGARCH model, right? And you can see from here EGARCH model. And here, what is the value of AIC and SIC? So AIC is about how much? Minus 6.92, and SIC is how much? It is minus 6.84. You can see. So one is 6.92 and 6.84. Okay. So we have estimated 4 models so far. We have estimated 4 models from ARCH family. Okay. And now question is that which model is the best out of all these 4? Now question is which model is the best fitted? Okay. And what is the guideline? The guideline is lower the value of AIC and SIC, better the model fitted. Okay, so that is the guideline. Okay, then the question is that out of 4 models, so what is happening here out of 4 models? Okay, first I talk about first model was which one? The first model was ARCH 5 model. ARCH 5 model, and their AIC is 6.88 and SIC was minus 6.77. Then second model GARCH 1.1, and here the value of AIC was 6.9 and SIC was 6.84. And the third model we developed was TARCH model, and their AIC was minus 6.9 and SIC 6.86, right? Okay, so that is called GARCH TARCH model. Then we have developed the last model, EGARCH model, where AIC is 6.92 and SIC is 6.84. Okay, out of these 4 models, I think the TARCH model is the best. TARCH model is the best because it has the lowest value of AIC and SIC. Yes, yes, should be. It has the lowest value of AIC and SIC. So the TARCH model is the best. So the TARCH is the best. So meaning that TARCH, or I can call it also GARCH model, is the best fitted model as it has the lowest value of AIC and SIC. Okay. Okay. So now the question is that what about the diagnostic checking? What about the diagnostic checking of this model? What about the diagnostic checking of this ARCH model? Of this TARCH model. So meaning that whether this model has fulfilled all the condition or not, that we want to check now. whether this model has fulfilled all the condition or not. That we shall be checking now.